Minhajul Abidin, Imam Ghazali alayhi rahmah, he mentions a story that there was a worshipper, an abid. An abid means ibadat guzar, Bani Israel ke, from the Bani Israel, and he would worship Allah. He had been worshipping Allah for many years. And it was brought to his attention that there was a community who started to worship a tree. When it reached his attention, he picked up his axe, kulhadi ko le liya, and he set off to chop the tree down. So en route, raste mein, he met a man who was actually the shaitan. And he said to him, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to chop the tree down." He said, "Why? You go and do your act of worship. Tum apni ibadat karo. Engage in your worship. Why do you want to chop the tree down? It doesn't concern you. Have you been given hukam? Anbiya kiram or Mawjood alayhimus salam. Why they should do it? Why are you doing it? You go and busy yourself in your worship. It doesn't concern you. You have not been ordered to do this." He said, "No." And then after arguing, they hatapai hui, they wrestled one another. And the abid, he knocked this man to the ground. He knocked the man to the ground who came in the form of a human being, but it was actually the shaitan. And then whilst he was fighting, he said, "Okay, I have another idea. Stop." He said, "What is your idea?" He said, "You don't seem to be financially well off. I will give you 2 gold coins every day. With those 2 gold coins, you can do your sahri, you can do your iftar comfortably. You can also donate some money to the poor, and you can do other dini projects, and you will be financially well off." He said, "You don't need to be focusing on this tree. If this tree is chopped down, they will start to worship another tree. They will do sajda to another tree." Because he was a jahil abid. इसलिए जो जाहिल आबिद होता है ना, सूफी गैर आलिम, उसके साथ शैतान खेलता है, क्योंकि इल्म नहीं होता है. और आजकल वो पीराने इज़ाम बने हुए हैं. पीराने इज़ाम बने हुए हैं कि हम ही पीर हैं, जबकि जो आलिम नहीं है वो पीर नहीं हो सकता. So then what happened? He fell into this trap. He returned home. The next morning when he woke up, he looked under his pillow, there were 2 gold coins. He was very pleased. He did sari, iftar, and he donated some money. This happened for a few days. But after a few days, when he woke up one day, he looked under the pillow, there was no gold coins. So he became angry once again. He picked up his axe, set off towards the tree, said, "I'm going to chop the tree today." On the way, he met that old man again, who was actually the shaitan. And he said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to chop the tree down." He said, "No, you're not." And they began to argue, they wrestled, but this time the shaitan overcome him and knocked him to the ground. And they got up, they wrestled again. The second time this happened again. He knocked him to the ground. And then the shaitan said to him, "You should go home because you're not going to win anymore." He said, "Why is that?" He said, "Because before when you came for the rida of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You came for lillah, only for Allah's riza. This was your intention, only for Allah. But now you have come for the gold coins. Now you are not selfless, but you are selfish. You have not come for Allah. अब तो अपने नफ्स के लिए आया है, अपनी लालच के लिए आया है. पहले तो खुदा की रजा के लिए आया था. So now you should return home because you will not be able to overcome me." So this is what some people do.